And I have to say I'm happy once again to present to an IT MPI audience. And I look forward to spending some time with you today to talk about something that continues to plague the industry. And what we know today in 2017 is that consistent success in IT projects still remains elusive, even after decades of efforts to improve the state of the practice, after forming professional organizations, having bodies of knowledge and frameworks. The problem still is project failure rates. So we'll briefly revisit how the magnitude of that and what the opportunity is to begin to solve that problem. And what we're going to focus on today is a new way of thinking. Today we're going to talk about value-driven change leadership, particularly around 3 themes, and along those 3 themes, 11 principles for success. What we're going to do is to say, well, principles are fine. How do we know that they work? And so today you'll get preferred access through this presentation to report on the results of some research about whether those principles are working or not, and to what extent do they complement what is already the state of the practice in project management industry. So let's go ahead and start with, there we go. State of affairs continues to be, well, quite frankly, embarrassing as we take a look at some of these points, perhaps some of which you're familiar. I'm hopeful that no one in the audience is actually too closely affiliated with one of these. But what we see here is that whether it's the commercial sector or whether it's the government, whether it's the United States, Korea, the United Kingdom, Canada, there are major problems that are no longer the dirty little secret of the IT sector. They're hitting the trade press. We see this in the news daily. And the magnitude of these problems are in the billions. If you've waited long for a flight recently, or if you've had a flight canceled, there are a lot of reasons for that, of course, including equipment problems. But one of the problems that remains unsolved, despite $2.6 billion worth of your tax dollars funding a replacement for the air traffic control system, was canceled, even though there was an attempt to upgrade. So what we see here is a list of decade-long list of IT failures. So we turn to slide 11. At stake. And despite our continuing best efforts, yours and mine, we still have projects that fail, and what we mean by that is projects that fail in a really unacceptably high rate. My longtime associate, Dr. Robert Charette, has done research that I really commend to his article, Why Software Fails. It's been published by the IEEE Spectrum, where he's a contributing editor, that we waste billions of dollars each year. And the key is that they are entirely preventable mistakes. So the spirit really of the talk today is, so what do we do about it? To look at slide number 12, if you're familiar with the Project Management Institute, a recent study published called The High Cost of Low Performance really begs this question: what are each of us going to do to improve business results through more effective, more successful execution of strategy through project execution? One very important finding in this report is that for every $1 billion spent on projects, $122 million is wasted due to project failure. It looks like a considerable opportunity, wouldn't you agree? So the major trend continues. And so what we're going to take a look at next is the results essentially of a movement that was founded by another longtime associate, Dr. Gesine Hitting, who formed a panel of 20 experts, of which I was one. Dr. Hitting had a great deal of experience running programs and being an expert also in the methodology of programs at companies like Anderson Consulting, later Accenture. Now teaches at the Loyola University Quinlan School of Business. And the idea of pulling together the experts was around the question at the bottom of the slide. Because Ines was wondering, why still so many project failures? And how I met Dr. Hitting was actually at a conference. After the talk, we kind of bumped into each other and discovered we shared an interest in getting a better answer or answers to this question, why still so many project failures? So what Dr. Hitting did is he formed a panel. And the panel had a diverse constituency. It included some university faculty that had practical experience in delivering real projects and programs for real organizations. Also consultants that had been advising businesses on more successful strategy execution and improved project performance, better business results. There were project managers from real companies of various kinds. There were architects of large systems. There were authors of textbooks on project management. And among the panel members, there were also vendors of software tools. So the idea behind forming this panel was to say there's a lot of experience in the room, and an experience with both failed but also successful projects. And the question was, what's missing in the practice of project management that perpetuates this really embarrassing and unsatisfactory project success rate? So we formed this panel, and if we take a look at slide number 14, central idea that emerged early in our conversations as this panel members just started kicking around, well, so what's going on in project management? We found that, well, we're pretty sure through our experience that most project managers, whether they're certified or otherwise, do their best to follow project management body of knowledge. Now, when we think about, well, what does that mean? I'm hopeful that you'll assertion that the project management body of knowledge, some people will refer to it as the PMBOK, focus on activities, on allocation of resources in order to achieve something that's within the triple constraint or the iron triangle. We want to be on time, on budget, completing the deliverables of projects. And, you know, if you're using a project management tool, you open up Microsoft Project, one of the first things you might be entering in will be activities. And as we reflected on...
Hi there, hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Malutis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also gaining complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year. But if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.